Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Up and down the country, all the rank and file members of the Tory party will, over the next few days, be receiving small envelopes in which they will find their voting cards. And on those cards, of course, will be two names. The last two. Wasn't that a complete and utter bollock up, getting rid of Cleverly? All his supporters thought, we can get rid of Jenrick or we can get rid of Badenoch. And so they voted for the other one to try and get rid of the one they felt was the biggest threat, and ended up screwing it up completely and forgetting to vote for their man. I love it. I just love stupidity on such a scale. However, it means, and they are now pulling their hair out over this, that they have got the two people they don't want, the MPs don't want, to be on that ballot. But the party members, these would be the two the party members wanted. So it's worked out all right in the end then, hasn't it? But what have we got? Well, we've got Robert Jenrick and we've got Kemi Badenoch. And Jenrick is a bad choice. I don't think he's going to get it, and I'll tell you why. Apart from all the sleaze aspect over this these funds that he received, the 75,000 and whatever, from people of unknown sources, dodgy money, you know. I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm just saying it just has the appearance of being dodgy. It has that sheen of, not too sure about that. So he's got that. And then, of course, he's got his history. He's trying to present himself as the standard bearer of the Tory right, you know, sort of the strong, I believe in this, and I'm going to lead the Tory party on the front because we're a right-wing party and all that. But that's not who he is. That's a false Robert Jenrick. That is someone has flicked a switch, and this new person has emerged because, hey, I've got a chance to become the Tory leader, and I am not going to get it if I'm perceived as being what I am, which is a middle-of-the-road, moderate wet. Someone who was barely Brexit, put it that way. He voted for Brexit, but he wanted the Theresa May almost Brexit light. Let's keep our country ruled by other countries kind of Brexit, which is not what people wanted. And so he's got that sheen of a falseness about him. And the people know this. And up and down the country, the people know. He wants to present himself as this like rebel without a cause, and look at me, and I'm strong. But he's not really that strong. He was the Minister for Immigration and oversaw massive numbers of people coming in. Could have done something about it, decided not to. He's a qualified solicitor. He actually worked as a solicitor, ex-Cambridge, ticks all the nice boxes that you need to be a Conservative leader, but doesn't have it in him. I don't think he's strong enough. The Tories do like their strong leaders, and it's just a shame they haven't had one for nearly 40 years. Now, is he capable of standing up to Keir Starmer? Honestly, I don't think so. He's clever, I'll grant you, but stupid. As in, he's a highly intelligent man when it comes to things, but he's not so bright when it comes to optics. That money, for example, was a bad optic. He's very closely aligned and big chum with Rishi. That's got to stand against him, considering how many people within the party ended up loathing Rishi. No one really wanted him. Certainly the rank and file members didn't want Rishi. Rishi was foisted on them, and he stood up for them. He's not seen as someone, I think, that can be trusted by the members. But that's fine, and that's who he is. On the other hand, now, you've got to look at Kemi. Kemi Badenoch is, I'm going to say better, but that's not a ringing endorsement. She's not good. She's just better than him. He's awful. She's just not quite as awful. She calls herself working class because she spent 6 weeks working at McDonald's when she was at university. That doesn't make you working class, love. That doesn't. She's away there. She's, formal qualifications, all this, all there. I like her because of the way she presents herself in the Commons when, PMQs and things like that, and whoever's there, the way she attacked Angela Rayner. She's very well spoken. I will give her that. And she has got a fairly good mind. But again, is she the leader the Tories need? Possibly, but I won't say probably. And that is why I think in about 18 months' time, perhaps. And this is the big thing the Tories fear. They may not say it out loud, but I know some Tory members that are sort of worried about it. They think whoever takes over now will be gone in 18 months. They say because in 18 months, another person will be leading the party. They're all fairly sure of it now. They're sure that it's going to happen. And that there will be a little coup d'etat within the Tories, because neither of these two are going to win an election. They don't excite people. They don't get people looking at the Tory party. When you look at Robert Jenrick, what do you see? Oh, another faceless Tory clone. When you look at Kemi Badenoch, what do you see? Well, she's not a Tory clone, I'll be honest at that. Face value, definitely not. But is she someone who can coalesce the country round them? Is she someone who can say, come with me, trust me, I'll take you to where we need to go? I don't think so. I mean, she's got an excellent style. She can convince people a lot. But I don't think she's got the bonhomie to say, come on, chaps, let's go and do it. But I think I know who does have a bonhomie, who can say, come on, chaps, let's get stuck in. Have a quick game of whiff-waff and off we go. And you know exactly who I mean. And it's exactly him, I think, that's lurking in the wings. It's a pity about Cleverly, though, isn't it? I just can't get over how stupid that was. But by getting rid of Cleverly, I think if Cleverly had have won it, he'd have stuck around, and I think Boris would have had a hard time coming back. I think with Cleverly gone, Boris is now really a shoo-in in about 18 months. They will be looking desperately to find the first available by-election that they can get Boris back into the Commons, and then boom, bang, bang, Boris. He'll be back, and Kemi probably will be bounced down the road. And then Boris will be the 59th Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Probably. Who knows? Or is Boris' time gone? I don't know. But that's the problem they got. They have really royally screwed up, the Tories. They've really got this one wrong. And one of the things they got wrong is taking so long to do it. But they've opened the door. They've opened the door, and Boris is coming back. Thanks very much. Let me know what you think. Speak soon. Goodbye.